Welcome to our first episode of Fix It Like an Italian. This is Ollie Steven Magnotta, say hi. And I'm Steven Nicandro Magnotta. This is our project. We're going to finish trim molding this cabinet and countertop. Trim moldings are these things that you can buy at the hardware store, but they're just very delicate little creatures. It's very important that you do this correctly, and we're going to show you how. Okay, first, this is our piece of trim molding. It's flipped upside down, and rather than pin nailing it to the cabinet, which is probably the best way to do it, we don't want to see any holes, so we've come up with a way of using liquid nails, and so you can see the liquid nails that we've put just about every inch or so. We just kind of gobbed it on there, and now we'll show you how to stick it onto the cabinet. Okay, we made some center marks on this. This is the very center of the cabinet, measuring from here to here, and then we just measured this and put a mark in the half there too. We know that this side here, we drew a little line, is just about as high as the other side, and we are ready for application. Okay, once we have it stuck on there a little bit, then we'll get our level, and we will make sure that it's perfectly level. This takes about 24 hours to dry, so we're going to sit here and hold it for about 24 hours. So here comes the important part. We're going to use lots of tape. Tape is #1 application method for Italians. It works great. You can just tape it on. I like to use lots of tape. Lots of tape ensures that I have the molding on there completely tight and it won't go anywhere. Scotch tape is usually the best thing to use, but today we actually upgraded and we have a little bit of wide masking tape. Don't touch the camera button. Okay, the glue seems to splatter a little bit. We're still going to caulk and paint the edges here, but I still don't want to have to work too hard on the glue. So we're just going to wipe the glue marks off. A little bit of wet paper towel, which is also a favorite for Italians. It's very durable, and our favorite thing is to just throw stuff away. So I'll just be throwing this away when we're done. The recommended way is to use a whole bunch of chairs, 25-pound weights. 25-pound weights are very important. If you use anything less, it could slide out and not work. And we even have a big block of wood and an extra 3-pound weight just in case we need some more pressure. Okay, and here we go. Our first application to make sure that this holds and sticks to the wall is a nice piece of butcher block just to push right up against there. And now add the chair and then the weights. Make sure that there's enough pressure here, but also down there. So I'm going to add another weight. 25-pound weight, absolutely necessary. Yes, buddy. You can have a couple animal cookies. Also a favorite for Italians, especially 2-year-olds, is animal cookies. Okay, so this should surely hold. We'll leave this here for about a full day or so. We know that the pin nailing would work much better, but we don't have a pin nailer. I still feel that it needs a little bit more pressure, so I'm going to add a few more things. Definitely don't want it sliding from here to here, so I'll need a barricade in here as well. Okay, it looks like it's going to stay in place. I have just about everything we own blocking it, and now we'll just leave it like this for 24 hours and keep the kids from constantly nagging at it and pulling down the books and stuff like that. I hope you learned something today. This is Fix It Like an Italian.